Sup YouTube, Thunderwolf89 here with the second deck profile of the week, and as I said, I think it's what I said anyway, Chaos Dragon's deck profile. I'm going to stick with the profile I used when I top 30, for the top 32 this year in the UK Nats. Can't be bothered to change it, but I will basically mention as we go along what changes I would make if it my first local tournaments, because I was mainly Maxx because there's a lot of wind-ups in Dino Rabbit, which became massively useful to help me top. But during locals I'll probably switch down to Maxx for card troopers, or a card trooper and a Djinn, just because Djinn can help you over things like Roach that help get annoying, or Ryko and stuff. Basically a deck profile, which is basically 1 BLS, because it's Chaos Dragon, Chaos Monster, Banish Thing or double attack. 2 red eyes. You don't run free because deck space is tight. Or main deck space is tight for you could try taking everything's in, but it's basically two is the minimum you need. Because once you want at least 2 to get a loop, and because you can search for the Eclipse Wyvern, but a third would basically just mean dead draws, because you need to have a dragon banish. Normally you're going to want a specialist out for your Lightpulsar, or by banishing some dragon like Eclipse Wyvern or Darkflare. And 2 is fine. Darkflare Dragon, a lot of darks, and can be ditched for Lightpulsar as a dark. And can be searched by Eclipse Wyvern. Gorz, basically Gorz can help win games by itself. 2 Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Dragons for a reason, help you banish like Eclipse Wyvern and stuff in the graveyard, special summon, and also dark to drop for it, and also banish threats as well. No 6 as well. 3 Lightpulsars. It's ridiculous. It's like Shining, but yeah, it's basically like Shining. Well, I forget our friend said it's like Shining, but different, but basically crazier, and has a quicker loop. Basically, it can be revived from the grave or flashed on from the hand by removing light and dark. It dies, you get back out of red eyes or a Darkflare, something like that. Crazy good. You gotta run free. Free is basically key because of this effect. 2 Darkflare, another Chaos Dragon, just so you can basically easy special summon by banishing a light and dark from the grave. You can banish cards from the grave, and also set up your grave by the cost is to send one from your hand and one from your deck. That's the cost, and then you banish something from the grave. So it's helpful to banish like the Hornet from your opponent's graveyard and stuff, and also set up your graveyard. 2 Eclipse Wyvern. 3 is too many. 2 is fine because sometimes you draw in 2 dark red eyes and dark arms, so sometimes it's dead for its effect. It just basically, then it just becomes a dragon and a light fodder. 3 Torguard. Basically instant, and a Sangan. Gotta remember the Sangan. It's basically a 1 card rank 3 card. It's basically a 1 card XZ engine. Deck Fins also, it's a dark 4, because that's what it is, Chaos Dragons. It's a dark 4, the dark side of Chaos. Basically you go into his end main, split yourself, Leviathan to bring back something removed, or just leave the Sangan there to search for Vader or Ryko or something. Sometimes I leave the Sangan there to search for Ryko so I can get a Eclipse, or go into Leviathan. If you have Sangan banished, go into Leviathan, bring back Sangan and stuff. Pretty busted. Don't know if I get hit on the ban list, but then 3 Vaders, easily ditchable light for chaos, for chaosness. Basically, Inzektor, helpful against Inzektors, not so much against Dino Rabbit, really. Well, on the Rabbit, nowadays on the Rabbit and stuff. Also would wind up loop, but a mirror match isn't that great. It's just a ditchable light, which Electrovirus is better for the mirror match. 2 Maxx, played it just because it was at UK Nats. It was wind-up heavy and down-up heavy, which if they go Rabbit and you have Vader, you got this to get a +1, even though when they get a +1 it's easier to fight against Chaos Dragon, down Rabbit as Chaos Dragons, and against wind-ups You play this when they go loop you, they stop, otherwise they keep looping you, but you're drawing more cards than you can discard, and it means you've got a turn to fight back and get ready. Really good card. Hopefully it come out in the tins. Free Lyla, back row hate, solar recharge fodder, and light. Basically it. Ryko, destruction, mill, solar recharge fodder, and a light. Simple, effective. That's all the monsters. Well, as I said, I probably switched, if I was a locals, I would switch the Maxx's for maybe either a Knight Assailant, either a combination of two card troopers, or a card trooper and a Djinn, or Knight Assailant and a Djinn. Reasons: because card trooper mills as you want, gets destroyed and sent to graveyard, or just sent to graveyard I think. You replace yourself by drawing a card, which is good. Helps you get over beat sticks, but then again, if you want to normal sum, you normally want to normal sum a Tour Guide, or a Tour Guide to grab at Sangan or XZ, or Lyla the back row, or set a Ryko to hidden destruction. And Lyla, as I said, for destroy back row, so you can go off. That's my one reason I would take it out for Maxx's. Djinn is because summons at 18, when it attacks becomes 2/1 to beat the other stuff. Stronger than Lyla and still mills as well, and it's an extra light. Knight Assailant, as a friend said to me before, it's destruction and also gets its card at your hand, or you send it for Lightpulsar, you grab back a Ryko because it can grab back a flip effect monster, and it's also extra dark and destruction as well, which the opponent won't. Emissary does a Ryko, and it's still got destruction and stuff, blah blah. And that's the basic combination of those three. Spells, yeah, Future Fusion. Should be banned. It's basically, it had a 1-card FTK, but I don't know why people say 5-headed dragon should be banned, because 5-headed dragon is not the problem. Sure, 5-headed dragon enables this to send 5 dragons, but this being able to send 5 dragons in the first place, still it's busted. It's got a 1-card FTK. It's the reason. It's the thing that should be banned. 5-headed dragon can still be played using a Dragon's Mirror, which if you take out this, if you get rid of this, we still have 5-headed dragon. Dragon's Mirror to use to bring out 5-headed dragon. Whereas this is the problem card, not 5-headed dragon. This is basically an enabler. Like Maestroke, it's an enabler. You find something to go with this, like 5-headed dragon. You to make the most of its effect. Like Maestroke, you get an engine that can put 20 monsters on the field. Maestroke was busted. But you take out Maestroke, you still got an engine to put 20 monsters on the field, but what's 20 monsters going to do? Not too much. Whereas this, it's basically become a hyped at Forge Burial. It's far from what it's meant to do. It's meant to help with fusion summoning. But nowadays it's a Forge Burial on crack. Carrying on, staples at Monster Reborn. Darko and Storm. Basically the main 5 staples from most decks. You have a charge, you have Lightsworn, you want a mill, you want to grab a Lightsworn, 1 for 1. You also have a recharge, draw power, draw and mill, which is helpful for this deck. There you run darks, extra draw power. You can always use this to side out as well if you need to. And double lance. Reason why I like lance in here is because the fact that you can go, say you summon Lyla, bottomless it. Say your opponent's got 2 back row, and you go summon Lyla, and they respond with bottomless trap hole. You then play this, makes Lyla bottomless, no longer removes Lyla, and then Lyla can freely now destroy the other back row with its effect. So you basically this, and Lyla took out 2 back row, and now you can spam. And also this also helps against, say you attack with a, what's it called? Lightpulsar. And they go D-Prison. Or you drop it and you go bottomless. You play this, it's saved, and also, yeah, basically saved. And also it helps when, say your opponent brings out a bigger monster, you can also use that to make this decrease your opponent's attack, so you can get over it easier. That's the main deck. Sorry if I blabbered, but now extra deck, you have 1 Scrap Dragon. If you go to rank 8, Dragon, Rank 8 option, Destruction. Sorry. Stardust Dragon, level 8 option, Protection. Eclipse Wyvern, level 7 option, if your life points are higher, with massive beat stick, which you know what dragons basically are, massive beat sticks. Arcanite, level 7 option with Chaos Sorcerer, Destruction. Brionac, level 6 option, Obstacle Remover. Catastor, level 5 option, kills any basically destruction with anything that isn't dark, which is quite helpful. Armory Arm, level 4 option, attack increaser, and basically you're basically going this with a Sangan or a Tour Guide and a effect builder, which basically means you have light and dark engrave, and this plus BLS is basically a game, because it makes BLS 4000, attack again with BLS. Too good not to got enough space in the extra deck as well for it. You've got one Gaia charger. Say you take your opponent's monster somehow, or you want your opponent's rank 5, blah blah. And basically overlay, or basically use it over this. You Exa-Beetle. Exa-Beetle's the nuts. You basically 2 level 6s, which isn't difficult in this, and then basically say with Exa-Beetle you can equip Sangan or Lightpulsar. Use the effect to attach a send, a Lightpulsar or Sangan you have equipped. Influence monster to remove obstacles, and also Lightpulsar if it has a target, and Sangan will activate their effect because it's sent from the filtered graveyard. It's ridiculous. Then you overlay into this, which does piercing. You basically remove something from their field, like say a Light and Darkness Dragon, or a Defisher, say. No, or like a basically massive obstacle, like a Zen main stuff, and then you go into this to do pierce, and it can 260 attack, which is quite good. And a dragon, so you can drop realize that as well. Sorry, not BLS. This should be a Maestroke. Basically, extra deck hasn't got too much space, but the synchros aren't kind of needed. Level 8 option. You can have one level 8 option, but I like to have 2. And basically, rank 4s, it's basically either this and a Roach, this and a Maestroke, or Maestroke and this. This is helpful against Chaos Dragons. They're basically like the mirror, and for dropping big monsters like BLS. This is a beat stick, and Maestroke is stall and help, and basically help with like a Book of Moon. Basically, you didn't go to rank 4s that much, but when you can, is either a beat stick. It is nice to have this for against Chaos Dragons, or this is a beat stick to get laggy and things. But I would prefer I didn't torment this and Maestroke, but I would now have a Roach, I'd have this and Maestroke, because against Darkworld, Grapha, bring out Grapha and stuff, which is quite helpful. Rank 3 is Beat Stick and Dragon. Bring Spat, remove stuff. Stall and Destruction, and then the mighty 5-headed dragon to enable your Future Fusion, your broken Future Fusion card, to send those 5 dragons, and a Gorz token, so run Gorz. Side deck, they're all not on right sleeves, but because I just built deck for this profile, I would have 2 Electric Virus, Mirror Match, also against Dino Rabbit, 4 Stalker to negate or take a Lagia, if they make Lagia, which would be stupid, and also the Zemians. One Kaiku would like to put more in there, because against Chaos Dragons and Inzektor and stuff, you basically, they can't banish from grave, and you remove their shit from grave when you do damage. It's nice. I've got these 2 Decree. I would switch out for a Breaker, but I can't find any of my Breakers, so Breaker is good for extra back row destruction, and also dark fodder. And this, well, is alright against Stall or Chamber, but you don't see much Chamber, well, I haven't seen it so not much. Give me the Chalice, Effect Negation, and Attack Boost. Soul Taker, make Shining and Lightpulsar miss the timing, quite helpful, and kill big monsters. Triple MST for decks that have decks go into macro and defissions, which is annoying. It's helpful for them. And then, well, these can be changed, but I'm going to change them for Black Horn of Heaven, well, 2 Black Horn of Heaven. And then switch to Decree, which the 2 Decrees in these for 2 Black Horn of Heaven, Actually no, keep the Lickrey, 2 East Black Horn of Heaven and a Kaiku. But yeah, at least for now it's quite helpful for you basically +1 off of any XZ you use this on. Well, maybe 1 for 1 if they go Tour Guide. But yeah, it's my Chaos Dragon deck list. Any questions or anything, just PM or comment and I'll answer them. Bye bye. Tomorrow I'll upload wind-ups. So I think that's what the third one I was going to say. Wind-ups. I'll upload wind-ups. Then after that, probably something fun. Like, I don't know. Either Herald or I don't like Inzektors. Don't want to upload Inzektors. Maybe Heroes. No, not Heroes. I would like to do a Rival Heroes, but we don't have Escarado. Which when we get Escarado, I'll do a Rival Hero deck profile. And also, well, I want to do Grinded Golem, Inferno Tempest deck, but I don't have all the stuff for it. Something I'll say in tomorrow's wind-ups. I'll say tomorrow in the other video what the next one's going to be. Bye bye.